What is up, y'all? We have succeeded. We've punched our way through Villains 1. The team that we use is not ideal, but let's take a look and see how it went down. So let's check it out. See, the proof is in the pudding. We made it through. It was ugly, my man. It was ugly, but we made it through. We one-starred them all, but hey, that's passing, brother. That's passing. We got through. Let's take a look at the strategy that we used. So we had the Winter Soldier, Crossbones, Green Goblin, and Electro as the main players. Again, this is not ideal. If you go and check out Rage's video, he's got Baron Zemo, who is probably the MVP. I was not able to unlock him, so I did not get to use Mr. Zemo. But he's probably the MVP. Behind him might be the Red Skull. They should make it a lot easier to punch through these nodes. Ironically enough, after the fact, we got enough shards to unlock Baron Zemo. But obviously, once again, I did not use him. As you can see, he's level 1 and he's gear tier 1. He's got no gear in him. So I did not power him up. I did not use him for the occasion. Again, I stress, he's probably the best pick to get through these things. So if you're able to pick him up ahead of time, that would probably work out good. He will help you out as you progress through other parts of the game. He's a good character. You can find him, see, you say Baron Zemo shards at the top. You can find him in the raid store and some other random areas as well. But as you see on the right side, raid supplies, when he pops up from time to time in the raid store, that's the free to play way to pick him up. So who we used is the Winter Soldier. Okay, so Winter Soldier, the reason why I powered him up is because I had already put power into the Rebirth team. He received a little bit of rework. So again, I'm not saying that he is a first round pick for these nodes. It's simply the fact that I had already put power into him. He was already available. So we just kept the train rolling. He does a lot of damage. Can't take a hit, but he does a lot of damage. Next up was Crossbones. Now, since Winter Soldier couldn't take a hit, we need somebody who could. And so we went with Crossbones. Simply because as a Hydra member, perhaps, again, as we said, we got Zemo unlocked now. They do synergize later in the game, so maybe I'll get some return on that. He's not an extraordinary character, but he is a tank. And so because of that, I wanted to invest in somebody that could take a hit. Again, I refer you to Rage's video. He recommended him. Again, that's how you keep the minions off you, right? If everybody's going to be throwing bombs, somebody's got to take those hits. So if you can direct it into one place, it keeps the rest of your team healthy. And we went on ahead and made Crossbones that man. On the Sinister Six side, we went with the Green Goblin. We explained before that the Green Goblin is part of the Underworld team. So I was just trying to invest in characters that hopefully I'll still have a reason to use later on, to the best of our ability. That's what we're trying to do. We want to build good teams so we can keep using them later on. The Underworld team is good. They're good. Mr. Negative, you get that free one. So we went ahead and powered up the Green Goblin, just trying to keep that in mind. He might not be the best character for getting through these nodes. But again, I'm trying to think long term. So right now, when you're watching this video, check the date. Right now, he still belongs on a good team. So we went on ahead and put power into him. He did some damage. He helped out. Probably not ideal, but he did help get it done. Still wasn't happening. We still weren't able to finish, so we started powering up another character, and in this case, it was Electro. I'm going to refer you back to Rage's video once again. Electro has that AoE, and he puts offense down on people. Or excuse me, it's the female Electro. She puts offense down on people. So being able to spit out some damage and then make it so you take less damage is good. So this is as far as we had to go. This is as much power that we were able to put in. And with those 4 members, it was ugly, but with those 4 members, we were able to finish the nodes. We were able to punch our way through and come out on the other side. Looking at the AIM individuals, we didn't put any power, right? So we didn't put any power here at all. There wasn't any characters here that I could really see being used later. So we try to stay away from them. So again, you just do as much as you need to succeed, right? You just put enough investment in to get the job done. So those 4 members, 3 of them are powered up pretty good, and we just brought a little bit of Electro up. Didn't need any AIM members in this particular case. We were able to get it done. Now, we had some contact with some other members in the community. So Mr. Greg Schuler here, hopefully he doesn't mind that we're sharing a comment. He brought out that he was investing in the Sinister Six. At this time, he hasn't been able to punch through, but he's doing it. He's getting it done. He has a reason why he's doing it. So even though his plan is different than mine, he has a plan. And that's what's important, right? That's how you're going to get through the game. If there's tons of characters in this game, you cannot invest in them all. So especially if you're not spending money. If you're playing for free, you can't invest in them all. So you have to have a reason why you're going to put power into a particular character. Mr. Schuler here, he said, hey, he's going with the Sinister Six. He's going to be able to unlock the Invisible Woman. If he doesn't have Shuri yet, then the Sinister Six will help him get Shuri as well. So the man has a plan for success. Right on, my brother. Now, Mr. Schuler made reference to what Jason had said earlier. So a previous comment was Mr. Jason Morris. He too unlocked the Sinister Six, and he had the benefit because of his other playing and other planning of having Dr. Octopus as well. So he definitely had the advantage. And so he went through, he got his Shuri, he got his Invisible Woman, and he says he's still using them. He said he's still using the Sinister Six even now, later on in the game that he's progressed. So once again, this is a man who had a plan. He's looking long term, not just what can I do right now. He's investing in characters that he intends to still use later on. That's how you play this game. That's how you succeed. Free to play way, 100%. Also, real quickly, just want to acknowledge the fact that we have reached 100 subscribers on the channel. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about that in another video. But yeah, we're giving back. We're giving back to those who gave to me. So we're going to try to highlight comments. We're going to try to highlight encouragement that we've received, because that's how all of us succeed. You work together, you form a plan, you make it happen, you get it done. That's how you work. That's how families work. That's how communities work. So do your part. Man up. Be a man, be a woman, be an adult, and get stuff done. Peace.